Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRTC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to rub the salt in anyone's wounds or anything like that, but not a very good day for the bulls and a big chunk out of the chart from a bearish perspective. And that all namely revolves around this pink line right here, which is the famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you just have a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that from a bullish perspective, that is when the price is above there, then from the big picture of things, you know, the long-term trend, you want to see the price stay above that moving average. And that's why today it was a pretty big bearish event, because not only did the price break down below that pink line, but even after breaking down through it, you know, the bears got continuation and continue to push and push and push, and then the final 30 minutes happened. So I don't know if there was more news or something that came out, but the final 30 minutes, you can see, you know, the price just continued on that much further. So from the big picture of things, you know, the price has now broken below that long-term indicator, and not only broken below the 200 period, but like I said, continue to separate to the downside. So that is where our first level of resistance comes into play, and this is just based off a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bounce to the upside, that pink line is going to be public enemy number one, and the level that you want to see the price get back up above. But as things stand right now, breaking levels of resistance, not really the key priority, in my opinion at least. Key priority right now is just simply trying to figure out where the price might stabilize, because right now with the final 30 minutes, you know, that big old red candle formed. So now it becomes more so an area and question of where some potential areas of support at. And the current level to keep an eye on would be this previous, oh, I take that back. It looks like the price broke down below there too. So in the very short term, 22 cents right there would be that initial area of resistance. So keep an eye on that. But let's see, next area of support right there, which is down there at 21 cents. So 21 cents, next primary and important area of support. You can see, looking back here through the history of the chart, there's the gap up, and then after the gap up, that's right where it consolidated before the price, you know, got the continuation to what was a very nice move. So 21 cents, next key level of support on the chart. In the event that can hold, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this level will, you know, happen within seconds or anything like that, but from the big picture of things, next overall level of support down around 19 cents. So 21 cents, 19 cents, next couple of areas of support. But as it stands right now, sideways action is just as good as upwards price action, as you know, the bulls motive right now and primary goal should be stabilizing. So we'll see if they can get that done at some point this week.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.